What up, guys? My name is Kong, and today I'm gonna be talking about Poseidon. This movie is not about the Greek god. It is not. It is about a ship called Poseidon on sail in the oceans, and that is where a disaster happened. Let's just leave it at that. So, what did I like about this movie? I like the fact that we follow. I believe there's 6 people. I believe originally they started with 6 people, or I think there's 7 people. But when we followed them trying to get out of this ship because the ship had capsized, so they really are upside down. And we follow them, and they have to make a treacherous crossing. Let's just say that. We get to find out who live and who dies, who sacrificed themselves for the group. We get to see that who get to make the choices. We see that too. I like that, and the good thing is that we see who survived at the end, and we get a good happy ending, and that's what I like about this movie. What I also like about it is that I don't know much about ship, but I like the fact that you get to see some explosion, you get to see what happened. They explain what happened when a ship get flooded. They explain that. They explain how the ship releases, not release it, but it takes in waters, that sort of thing. They talk about how do they get out this certain situation. It was interesting. The concept is interesting in itself, and I like that. Well, that is it. That's all the thing that I like about this movies. All right, so I'll talk about what I don't like about this movie. Is the acting is subpar. It's not good at all. It feel like it's a B-rated movie. Even feel like a C-rated movie. The character don't feel or look authentic. The script isn't that great. It feels so superficial. The people, even the what they call it, the background actors, or not even supporting actors, just background actors, and even the main character themselves. They're not well developed characters. You don't know much about them. You really don't. It's very superficial. You get little bits and pieces there. That is it. And then we see a rogue wave crashing the Poseidon ship. It's just, to me, it feel like this was put in. It feel like it just happened out of the blue. It feel like this story was made up to have that purpose of the ship capsizing, so we get this scenario. It feel not fake, but it feel forced. It feel like this was written. This happened on purpose. What else? Everybody didn't really contribute to the story at all. Even the main characters, they just didn't feel like they did something. It felt like they didn't do much in this movie. All they did was just follow, swim, climb, scream, yell, cry. That was it. They didn't do much to really give this movie a strong standing, let's just say that. So that it kind of lacked on the character development, the motivation. Clearly there is a motivation, but the motivation originally with the character isn't there. It just feels like they were there for the purpose of being scared and running for their life. That was it. And the last thing that most importantly that really bothers me is how How did they even know how to navigate upside down in a ship? And none of them are ship expert. You have an architect, but he isn't a ship architect. Most likely he's like a building architect and not an actual ship architecture or a ship planner, a ship designer, so to speak. How would one figure out just to get out this maze and to get out the bow or the port under the propeller, or above the propeller I should say, because they're upside down. So how do they navigate? How do they climb? I just think that there would be more floors, more stairs, more block passage. I just don't think it is possible, because this is a ship with probably 10 floors, maybe even more floors, and even more halls in the ship in itself. So I just didn't believe the movies. I just didn't believe the possibility of an escape in a ship. I just didn't believe it. I just don't think it's possible, especially on a big ship like this with so many halls, so many floors, so many obstacles that they might have had approach. So that is the biggest flaw in this movie, the biggest caveat, the biggest issues in this movie. So let's get to the score, guys. What would the score I give this? I give it a 3. I want to give it a 2. It's that horrible. It just doesn't make sense. Just escaping a ship with that size, that magnitude, that disaster capsizing, it just kind of hard to believe. Kind of hard to think that a group of people would survive this, especially with a sinking ship upside down. 2 out of 10, guys. I would not recommend you watch these movies. It's just not good. The character is lackluster. The character, the character development is the main thing, and it's lackluster. The possibility of this issue, the wave coming, it feel on purpose. It just didn't feel authentic. It just doesn't feel like real. So again, guys, 2 out of 10. Don't watch this movie. It's not that good of a movie when you think logistically, by script and by storytelling. It just doesn't do it. So anyway, guys, please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and browse on my YouTube channel. I have a lot of content for you guys to check out. Speak to soul, but most importantly, thank you and take care. Bye bye.